Gentlemen, how's it going? It is Rowdy once again. It's been a while since I made a long format type of video, but just to get it out of the way right off the bat, this is only going to be kind of a channel update type of video. Just a quick little update, kind of late in the year already. Usually I make these videos at the end of a year or at the very beginning on like the 31st or the 1st, but I've kind of taken all of January off as far as content goes, with the exception of a short here and there. And for the most part, I've just been trying to find my footing and figure out what my next phase of content is going to be now that the Gran Turismo 4 Let's Play has been done and over with, and the main big video has had some time to sit on the channel and collect some views. Now, I kind of have a pretty good idea of where I'm going to be going from here, but it's still not 100%. And there might be some experimental things here and there just to see what actually does good and what starts to catch on. But the main thing I want to cover for this video is why the title says I'm starting over. And this applies to two things, one of them which I've already done. I have started over Gran Turismo 7 on a brand new account. Now, this account is based in Switzerland, and I had to choose some European country because I want to do some sport mode races and race against the European gang in the EMEA region. So that's what the whole point of that was. But also for the fact that I have pretty much completed Gran Turismo 7 100%, with the exception of like some random mission races and single player races here and there. And I've pretty much had almost nothing to do besides like the update content as it comes out for the past few years. And there's been some major updates in the game ever since I got done with it, with the inclusion of being able to sell your cars. Now you're able to buy invitation cars without having to wait for a roulette ticket to give it to you. Being able to just purchase engine swaps instead of waiting on a ticket. Plus, of course, the new tracks and money grinding options, and just plenty of variety to actually farm credits now with online time trials, the weekly challenges, rather than just suffering through the same exact money grind strat races over and over and over again, which is what I did. And basically, I just kind of want to see what the game is like just starting fresh again. And this time around, I'm going to be trying to use as many of the new DLC and update cars as possible, instead of just buying whatever cars already exist in the game or using the ones that I win as prize cars. So with that, I can kind of get two birds stoned at once. I can have my EMEA account so I can race with the European gang in sport mode, and I get to experience the early game all over again. I know the grinding phase whenever it comes to collecting all the cars is going to be a pain, having to go through that again. But the other purpose of this is it's actually going to refresh my memories of the game as far as like the progression goes, and along the way as I go through it, I will be able to make extra discussion type videos just going over my thoughts on the game and what I think could have been done better or what could be improved for GT8, instead of just looking at it from a perspective of somebody who has been in the late game phase for the past 3 years and hasn't actually made any real progression since then. So for that reason, I think it can be pretty interesting. I am streaming this entire series on the channel. I've actually been trying to stream that as well as sport mode races in general every now and then, and I am looking to do that a little bit more frequently. The downside is the streams lately have just been performing very, very poorly compared to my long form videos and my shorts. Now, it could just be the fact that I'm a bad streamer. It's impossible for me to tell for myself. Or it just could be the fact that I don't stream enough, or I don't stream consistently enough and my viewers don't really know that I do it. I don't know if it's a problem on YouTube's end, just not promoting it, or if I'm really just that bad. But for those of you who do or may not know, I am streaming every now and then. So make sure you have notifications on if you want to jump in to see those. I'm probably not only going to stream GT7. I do have some other things that I might stream, like maybe some GT4 Online, organized racing, or maybe some other kind of retro racing game here and there, just like out of the blue randomly. So there's definitely going to be a big focus on that this year, and the shorts content is starting to do fairly decent too. So I am uploading both like race and stream highlights as well as like PCSX2 tips videos through shorts, and they've seemed to be doing pretty well. And I have also been uploading these over on my Instagram as reels as well. The Instagram page has been blowing up like crazy as well, so if you guys aren't following me over there, make sure you swing on by and drop a follow if you are on Instagram. I cannot blame you if you avoid that app like the plague. I used to as well, but since I'm making the same videos anyways, might as well just post them there as well. Now this is the other thing that I haven't really decided 100% on just yet, but I am thinking about starting over on a new channel, at least for one genre of content. And that is going to be my more basic style videos, like the gameplay videos that you see on GT4 and GT7. And the reason for this is I kind of want this channel to look more professional and just look more serious in general with the higher quality content, as well as throw in some like product reviews and just like event coverage and stuff like that, GT7 news, etc. And I think one of the biggest problems with this channel over the past couple of years is just like having too much variety when it comes to the content. It's kind of all over the place. It's really hard for me to like give myself an identity and like easily recognizable thumbnail styles and titles and stuff like that whenever I'm just jumping in between different types of videos over and over. For example, I would spend maybe 5 days in a row uploading GT4 Let's Play episodes. I don't have to worry about that now that it's over. But then out of nowhere, I would upload a GT7 news video or discussion video, and then it would be just a regular single player race against AI with cinematics. Then once in a blue moon, I'll make like a product review or a really high effort, highly edited video, like the GT4 video essay I just recently did, or the best of GT4 Online in 2021. You probably get where I'm going with this. So it's just not formal, it's not professional. And I don't want to make another channel for every single type of video I do. Like, of course, that's not going to happen. But I am really considering making a brand new one just for the basic videos, like the single player race videos and just the other content that I don't think is suited for the main channel. As far as this goes, it's not going to be a community decision as to whether I do it or not. It's just going to be something that I decide for myself, just whenever that may be. So that pretty much covers my thoughts on making a brand new channel and GT7 in general. And the last thing that I want to cover is something that I've been thinking about for quite a few months, and I kind of just want to cover Gran Turismo as a whole. I'm talking every single game from GT1 to GT7, including GT concepts, the prologues, different mods that are available for everything, instead of just purely focusing on GT4 and GT7. There are still like a ton of different things I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried out any Gran Turismo 2 mods. I haven't made a Gran Turismo 3 emulation video in a while. My GT4 PCSX2 settings guides definitely need to be updated by this point, and I still haven't touched emulation on GT5 yet either, and also Gran Turismo 6 online is a thing. So there's just like a lot more things for me to do with the series, and it's definitely something that I'm thinking about. There's no like set in stone ideas or plans for it just yet. And if you guys watched my long GT4 video from last month, you probably heard me mention that I am kind of interested in doing a playthrough of the entire Gran Turismo series. GT1 through GT7, including sport, including the prologues, including GT3 concepts. That's definitely one of the dream projects of mine, just completing the entire series 100%. But I'm sure a lot of you guys know the problem with that. It is going to take absolutely ages, and I really just don't have the time for that to get it done in like even a couple years if I put all my effort into it. So something like that, while I would really love to do it, there's going to be a couple pretty big problems whenever it comes to it. So the first thing is I'm definitely going to be streaming the entire thing if it even happens at all, with an archive of pretty much everything. Now, I don't know if I want to upload episodes of it though, and if I do, it's obviously going to go on another new channel, because I don't want to flood this channel with Let's Play episodes again. That would just kill it entirely. Now, because this project is absolutely massive and it's going to take maybe even 1,000 hours of my time to get through the entire thing, then I'm gonna have to be at a point where I can do YouTube full-time comfortably, and the channel is going to have to be like very successful, and those streams are gonna have to be very successful as well. If I started that series in the current state, then I would probably pull in less than 10 viewers per stream, unless there's just more people who are interested in seeing that than I think there are. So right now, the main focus is going to be getting this channel back on its feet and making the live streams better, bringing in more viewership, and probably getting like a more consistent schedule. Because right now, it's just a mess, and the viewership just does not justify me starting that project, at least at this point. So with all things being said and done, I have no idea how this year is gonna go, There's going to be some experimental phases, and maybe I'll find like a hyper niche that actually does super well, and that will probably be the thing that actually grows the channel again. So it might take a little bit of time, but for now, in this very moment, there are a couple things I am going to be putting most of my focus into. Number one is upgrading my Gran Turismo 4 PCSX2 guides. My current plan is to make one video that just goes over the settings as far as making your game look good and run good, and then I'll probably make separate videos for other things, such as getting your wheel set up, or, well, yeah, I think just getting the wheel set up is the only other thing I could do for it, really. My train of thought's just gone. And then maybe after that, I'll probably go back and see if my duck station guide for Gran Turismo 2 needs to be updated, and then maybe I'll make one for GT3 as well. So that's going to be kind of the thing that I prioritize right now, as well as the live streams in general. So the live streams are going to be me progressing on the new account in GT7 and doing sport mode races. I am going to be doing the Nations Cup coming up pretty soon, so that should be interesting. And yeah, so there's just a couple things I have planned 100%, but most of it is going to be experimental and just trying out different things and seeing what sticks. So that's pretty much all I have to cover, at least for this video. Y'all should start seeing some more long-form content pop up again here pretty soon. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and check out my streams wherever you see me live, because yeah, tell me how bad I am.